Hey, what's up, YouTube? How y'all doing today? I just wanted to talk today about basically, there's I guess people going around saying that people who choose to get bariatric surgery is choosing the easy way out. And I just wanted to just make a few points of how this choice to get weight loss surgery is definitely not the easy way out. Definitely. I mean, there's so many implications, so many things that need to be done to prepare, so many things that could happen, so many potential complications. There's just so many things to consider when having weight loss surgery. And I just made a list of a few things that I wanted to touch on, and I'm not going to be before you long, but I just wanted to just talk about a few things, just a few things among many that basically prove that this definitely is not an easy way out. Okay. Then the first thing I wanted to talk about is all of the appointments, all of the preliminary stuff that you have to go through, the time off of work that you have to take just to do the appointments. You have to go see your regular doctor and get a referral from him. You have to go, at least this is the way my bariatric surgeon does it. I don't know what everyone else went through when they had surgery, gastric sleeve or gastric bypass, or what they had to do before getting approval through the insurance companies and all of that. But my doctor required a list of things that needed to be done. One of them, I had to get a whole panel of blood testing done. I had to get an upper GI test done. I have to go see a gastroenterologist. I have to get an upper endoscopy. I have to go see a psychiatrist or a psychologist to get checked to make sure that I am mentally ready to get the surgery. I have to see a cardiologist. There are a number of things. That's not everything I have to do, but that's just the bulk of what I need to do just to get approved. And of course I have to see the dietitian every month. It has to be exactly 30 days. If the 30th day falls on a weekend, obviously it has to be the next available day that I can see the dietitian. This is a requirement from my insurance company. So there's a lot of stipulations and requirements that you have to do just to get approved. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, and correct me if I'm wrong, if you have gotten the surgery, because I haven't gotten the surgery yet, but just by watching YouTube videos and talking to people that I know have gotten the surgery, you have to learn how to eat with a much smaller stomach. I mean, they're taking somewhere around 85% of your stomach away from you. Your normal stomach can hold up to a gallon of fluid. So imagine being able to drink up to a gallon of fluid at one time. And then after having the surgery, you can only take anywhere from 4 to 6 ounces max. Okay, so you have to learn how to eat with this much smaller stomach, eat and drink with this much smaller stomach, while your head, your brain is telling you, oh, you need more than that. So you have to basically struggle with the psychological side of you need to be eating and drinking more while you physically can't eat and drink more. So that is a challenge. I would imagine that would be a very big challenge for someone who has to get the surgery. I'm not saying has to, but I feel like this is the last resort. I'm not saying that I absolutely have to get the surgery, but I feel like I have done everything that I feel that I can do on my own to try to lose weight. And yes, I have lost weight. There have been times when I've lost a considerable amount of weight. My issue is not losing the weight. My issue is being able to keep the weight off. Okay. So me deciding to do this surgery, I did not come to this lightly. This is the third time that I'm going through the process of getting this surgery. The first time was in 2007. And I decided at that time that I was not going to do it. Well, really, back then, all they were offering was gastric bypass. And I was going through the process of getting approved for that. And I had actually gotten approved. And then they said that they wanted me to lose weight. I ended up losing like 40 pounds. Well, I ended up having a dream that, someone in my dream told me, you're getting ready to make this big decision and you shouldn't do it. So I decided not to do the gastric bypass because I was really not comfortable with that particular procedure. With me, I don't know how that would have affected me. I know people who have had the gastric bypass and they have had no problems. They have had much success with that procedure. I'm not saying there's anything bad about that procedure. I'm just saying that me personally, I don't know if I would have reacted well to it. So I decided not to do the gastric bypass. That was back in 2007. Then in 2013, and I'm pretty sure I probably touched on this in one of my previous videos. 2013, I was going through the process with a different surgeon to do the gastric sleeve. And it turns out I ended up losing my job, which in turn I lost my insurance. So I talked about that before. And now here I am again in 2017. Going through the process again. So the fact that I'm doing all of this, and this is not easy. This is not, I work 4 10-hour shifts, so I'm off 1 day a week. So I don't have to necessarily take time off, but I would rather be doing other things than going to doctor's appointments and paying all of the co-pays and all of that. So it is a lot. It's a lot that you have to consider, a lot. So the third thing is that ultimately, at the end of the day, it is a major surgery that you're getting, although they are doing it laparoscopically. And this is the way that they intend to do it, because if they go in laparoscopically and they find something that doesn't look good, or if they feel that they will not be able to continue the surgery safely in that manner, they will open you up. So, that's pretty much the norm. If there's something else going on that they did not expect, they would have to open you up. If that means it's going to be a life or death situation for you, yeah, they're going to have to do what they have to do. So initially, yes, they want it to be laparoscopic because it is less invasive and it's less of a recovery time frame. But God forbid they go in there and they see something. I had a friend who had surgery. She had gastric bypass and they were intending on going in laparoscopically. They found out that all of her intestines were mangled from previous surgeries that she's had. And she had a cesarean section when she had her son. So her bowels were all mangled. So they had to go in there and undo all of that. So she had to get a full open surgery when they were intending on doing it laparoscopically. So, things can happen in that way. But it is a major, major surgery where there is a recovery time. There is a risk. There are a lot of risks involved. Risk to not waking up. Your heart can stop while you're on the table. There's so many things that you have to consider that can happen. So this is definitely not the easy way out. And if you have gotten the surgery or if you're planning on getting the surgery and there are people in your ear telling you, oh, you're taking the easy way out, don't pay them any mind, because there is a lot involved. And then on top of all the things that you have to do to get to the surgery and recover from the surgery and learn how to do all over again after the surgery, you still have to watch what you eat. You still have to exercise like everybody else. So it's like, you're not getting the easy way out. To me, this is harder. So, I'm just approaching it in a way that, look, this is my last resort. And if I'm going through all of this, I have to make sure that it's successful. I have to make sure that I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing and doing what my surgeon tells me to do in order to be successful. So I just wanted to go over those few things, and I want to encourage anyone out there who is also on a weight loss journey and deciding to do the VSG, and maybe you have done the VSG. If you want to just maybe drop some comments, give me some tips, give me some encouragement, because this is an ongoing psychological battle. I'm still going back and forth, even though I know that I need to do this for my health, with me being pre-diabetic and me having issues with my knees and just so many issues. And I'm getting ready to be 40. So I need to really start getting myself in gear. But it's still a psychological battle. I'm like going back and forth, like, should I do this? So it's just a lot to consider, a lot. So that's really all I wanted to say. And thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy my videos, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'm hoping that I'm going to be more active even while I'm still in the preliminary stages of my trying to get approved for my surgery. I'm trying to be more active on my page with you guys, and I appreciate all who have been watching my videos. But thank you so much, and you guys have a good night. All right, goodbye.